You think you're in control of your life? Let me ask you something. Why is it that every time you try to move forward, something pulls you back? You plan, you work, you even pray. But deep inside, something feels stuck. And no, it's not just bad luck. It's not the economy. It's not your boss, your parents, or your past. It's you. You're dragging a heavy emotional weight. It follows you silently. It hides in your reactions, your fears, your procrastination. And while you chase success, money, peace, this invisible chain holds you exactly where you are. Today, I will show you the truth behind that chain. And once you see it clearly, you can break it. Not in 5 years, not in 5 months, but in the next 24 hours. Because what's holding you back is not out there. It's already inside you. Let's walk together. When people come to me and say, "Master, I want to be free. I want to live with purpose. I want abundance," I ask them just one question. What's the emotion that has been living with you the most this past week? Not what happened, but how you felt. Was it anxiety, frustration, jealousy, guilt? Did you feel heavy or light? Because here's the secret. Your emotions are the compass. They tell you exactly what needs your attention. You can't fix your life if you don't know where you're broken. And the part that's broken is usually the part you've been ignoring. Let's say you've been feeling stuck financially. You work hard, you save, but nothing seems to change. So you think maybe you need a better job, a better opportunity. But have you asked yourself, what's the emotion behind this desire for more money? Maybe it's fear of not having enough. Maybe it's shame because others are doing better. Maybe it's the belief that without money, you're not worthy. See how emotions hide behind the surface. Now imagine carrying that fear for 6 months, 1 year. How long have you been dragging that weight? If you don't face it now, you will carry it for the next 5 years. And 5 years from now, you'll still be stuck in the same place, wondering why nothing changed. Freedom begins when you become honest with yourself. There's a beautiful teaching in Buddhism. Before you can walk a new path, you must know where you're standing. Not where you wish to be, but where you are right now. So ask yourself, what's the one thing blocking you today? Bring it to the light. Name it. Face it. Because once you see it clearly, it loses power. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who always dreamed of being rich. He worked day and night, took loans, bought fancy clothes, cars. But deep down, he always felt poor. Why? Because he wasn't chasing abundance. He was running from his fear of being less than. Even when he had the car, he couldn't enjoy it. It just sat there. He spent more time thinking about losing it than actually using it. You see, true abundance is not about what you own. It's about how light you feel when you have it. Do you feel free, or do you feel trapped by your possessions? That's why in the Buddhist path, we always ask, are you possessing things, or are things possessing you? Now, I'm not saying you should reject wealth, not at all. In fact, prosperity can be a beautiful thing if it flows from clarity, not desperation. If it's a tool, not a mask. And that's where awareness comes in. You don't need to change the world. You just need to become aware of how you're reacting to it. Let's go deeper. There are 5 mental states that keep you enslaved. We call them the 5 hindrances. The first one, desire. Being too easily distracted by what feels good in the moment. You see a new phone, a beautiful person, a shiny opportunity, and your focus slips. Desire itself isn't bad, but when it pulls you away from your real goal, that's when it becomes a trap. The second hindrance is aversion. You don't like discomfort. You avoid what's hard. You resist challenge. You want financial growth? It comes with patience, discipline, risk. But your mind wants shortcuts. So you start something and quit. Start again, quit again, and call it bad luck. But it's not bad luck. It's resistance. The third hindrance is laziness. Not physical laziness, mental laziness. You avoid facing the truth. You scroll. You delay. You numb. The fourth is restlessness. Your thoughts are everywhere. You can't sit still. You jump from one idea to the next without finishing anything. And the fifth, doubt. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in the process. So you give up before you even start. Now tell me, which of these 5 has been living inside you lately? Don't judge it. Just notice it. Because the moment you observe it, you create space between you and the emotion. That space is power. That's why in Buddhism, we say, awareness is the beginning of liberation. But awareness alone is not enough. You need strength. And strength doesn't come from reading quotes. It comes from training. The body is the temple of the mind. When you challenge your body through exercise, stillness, breath, you sharpen the blade of your awareness. You learn to stay present even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, even when your mind wants to run. And that's where transformation begins. So how do you break free? Step 1. Accept where you are. Be brutally honest. No more pretending. Step 2. Forgive. Your past, your mistakes, even your failures with money. Let them go. They were lessons. Step 3. Set a new direction. Not a perfect plan, just a direction that aligns with who you want to become. And step 4. Walk daily. Small steps. Simple actions. Every day ask, is what I'm doing right now taking me closer or further? Don't chase perfection, chase direction. And now, let me leave you with this. The richest person isn't the one with the biggest house. It's the one who can sit quietly and feel complete. Abundance is not in the bank. It's in your breath. It's in your awareness. It's in your ability to feel grateful, even before anything changes. If you can master that, everything else will follow. Now, if this message touched something inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, subscribe. But more than that, reflect. Ask yourself, what is one thing I can let go of today that will make me feel a little bit lighter? The journey begins not with a leap, but with a choice. May your path be clear. May your heart be light. And may you remember, you were never truly stuck. You were just waiting to see. Now you see. Go live.